Hi, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to a new era. My name's Emma. First, I just want to say that I have my little boy, my little yummy boy, Elliot, is sitting right next to me in case he's making some noise or whatever. You know what's up. That's what I'm dealing with today, so it's just going to be fine. And then I also want to say thank you so much for all your likes and subscribes. I really, really appreciate them. And keep giving it, and it's helping the channel a lot, and me as well. Okay, Aquarius, we're not halfway through in November, a little bit more, but I still feel like it's worth it. Half November until half of December we're looking into, and we're smack in the middle of really, really intense energies. And if you haven't listened to my blue light video, please do that if you feel drawn to it. It might explain a lot of things going on in your life right now. And yeah, just think of that as we're doing the reading, because probably those surges, those blue light surges and the 1111 portal and all of those changes going on right now is probably going to affect your month all the way till the end of the year, and for sure next year. Well, let's look at this. We're starting with the Wisdom of the Oracle and getting a couple of cards out as an overview, overlooking what's going on, and then going a little bit deeper, and then have your angels at the end if they want to come in with something extra. What do we have for Aquarius, please? We have blessed. Blessed be, Aquarius. With number 22, master number 22, which we never add. We don't add 2 plus 2. Master numbers stays the way that they are, 11, 22, and 33. And blessed and serendipity. Did you have this last time? That would be crazy if you did. I just remember the 4-leaf clover, but also the blessed. Well, let's see what message comes out there for you. Going a little bit deeper here. Clarifying the blessed and serendipity. First card out is Happily Ever After. I mean, Aquarius, what's going on? Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. It's 10 of Raphael. 10 is a completion. Like you did it. You came home. You honed it in. You figured it out. You stepped into the right path. I mean, this is looking good. And follow your passion. Page of Gabriel. Page of Gabriel, follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. You're coming into a really, if you haven't already picked up on this, Aquarius, and I feel like, I mean, we're coming out as a collective, as a system, as a planet, like the planetary system is going from Pisces, the Piscean era, to the Aquarian era. And it, like, we're more and more coming into the Aquarian era. So it's like not only is it like when it's your season, it's like all focused on Aquarius. It's the Aquarian time. It's like your season. It's your season highlighted with like times 10 every single day for you. And to get into the blessings of that, like get into the flow of that, is just really beautiful. So these energies seems to really put you on the right track. And I mean, obviously they always do. They always, I was talking to a person just the other day, and she was like, these energies, like on Saturday, So we had a new surge of this blue light coming in on Saturday, which was the 18th of November. I'm recording this on the 21st of November. And she was like, it's those harsh energies coming in. I was like, they're actually not harsh. They're just as high and beautiful and so vibrant and so like awesome in its nature coming in. But everything that sort of hits being shown in that light or is being highlighted because of that light, because of that energy, is obviously like, if that's not dealt with, or if that has been hidden and something's coming up to the surface that you haven't dealt with for a while, and that maybe doesn't match that high vibration, so it needs to sort of come up and disappear, that thing can feel a lot and can feel confusing. It can feel like, oh geez, I'm back here. No, you're not back there. It's just sort of, it's being transformed in the light. And so it's not the light itself that's tricky, it's what comes up that you have to deal with or react, and hopefully not so much react to, that you have to deal with. But Aquarius, you seem to sort of cruise on by. You seem to have already done the heaviest of the shadow work, and this might even be a thing for you, Aquarius, that when everyone else is now coming into hardship, they're coming into awakenings, they're coming into all of a sudden having healings, or all of a sudden having the opposition of it, like really being forced into a corner to clear some stuff out. And it's like Aquarius has already done the deed. I can't talk. Done the deed. the deed. And so that you're like prepared to help those in need that will now have their big transition. So I'm not saying that that's for all Aquariuses. So if you feel like you don't have like your stuff together, don't be too alarmed. But it looks like the most part of you that comes to this reading and who's drawn to it will have quite the extraordinary path starting November until the end of the year, for sure. So we have blessed. This is when like things that you've been waiting on, I think for some of you guys there has been almost a little bit of a, fear is too big, but like maybe just not being ready for I just feel a lot of love. I see a lot of love hearts on the bottom here. And it's like, it's for you to collect, it's for you to have. And I feel like Aquarius has gotten themselves ready first, really preparing to step into, whether that is a romantic partnership, whether that is a new friendship, whether that is a business partnership. I can't talk today. Like whatever form this relationship shows up in, it's like you've been preparing for it. You've been preparing yourself, your own soul, your own entity before entering into anything new. But here it is now, like you are prepared. So if you haven't already met new people, new constellations, like of all sorts, new relationships, this is what is about to come. And 22, I was talking a little bit about it. The master number 22 talks about the unfolding of it. It's not a wish or a dream or a new seed anymore, which is the 11. It's not fully developed or fully manifested in your life just yet. It's number 22, which means it's really like well on its way. It's well on its way to the point where you have probably already started to see some physical evidence of what this is. Have you not seen the physical evidence? You are in a place emotionally where you feel, it's like you just feel it in your body, feel it in your gut that things are underway, things are working out for you. And then serendipity, I mean, the 4-leaf clover. I just feel like this is the time where you actually hit the lottery win. This is the time where you went for something big. Like you went for a dream, you went for the relationship of your dreams, you went for the job. And even though it feels like before you have manifested smaller dreams, or like dreams in a smaller scale, dreams that maybe were closer to your own belief system. Does that make sense? Dreams that were that you were able to like conjure up in your mind, like how that would look, how that would feel. And this huge dream, this big dream, feels like something that was like a utopia for you. It was like so far-fetched, and it's like a dream that you had, but it's like you say those things like, yeah, in a million years that will happen. And then it actually does. And it's like, sweet Lord, how did that happen? But here it is, like you're reaching for it. I think you never even, like in the past, you didn't even go for it. You didn't even consider it to be a manifested outcome or like a reality that you would even be a part of. And yet here it is, mid-November until mid-December. For some of you guys, this is your soulmate. This is your person. This is a person that you've been waiting for. This is the person that was worth all the other relationships to get to this point. This is like, well, if this is what I was supposed to step into, I do not regret having those epiphanies or breakdowns or frustrations, or sometimes just sort of on the way to people. That is just fine. Yeah, it was worth the wait. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So like I said, if this is you preparing yourself for a friendship or romantic partnership, a business partnership, like your like-minded people, just like you're finding your, it might even be that you're like meeting someone, you're meeting in person. You can meet like a really beautiful friend, and that friend's family is just everything that you were ever like. It just fits right in. Like you just fit right in with that family. Or if it's a romantic partnership, like your partner, something with their family. Because you're not all of a sudden going to get to discover your own family. So it's like a lot of people coming like as a really beautiful side effect or side product of meeting a beautiful person, and you really have prepared for it. So that's what I'm saying, like even though there might be like heartbreaks and frustrations in the past, and or just a frustration of a relationship not lasting or whatever, it's like this is what you've been waiting for. 10 of Raphael, it's like the healing is done. Like you've done so much work on yourself. You know what you want. Like you're at that stage in your life where it's like it's not confusing anymore. Like, what do I want with my life? Maybe you still have questions, obviously. Like, do we ever stop wondering what we will be when we grow up? It's like that feeling. But overall, it's just a content, satisfied place. And for just a moment, at least, have that feeling of like, I made it home. It's a happily ever after situation. It's a completion. 10 is all about the completion. And yeah, like you're well on your way. And for a lot of you guys, this is the month, November, December, you're gonna find what you want. Do you want to come say hi? Okay. Stay. Get up. And follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So if this also, Aquarius, means that you have been a little bit like, I want to use the word, the phrase like out of mind, out of sight. And that's a really interesting phrase now when I think about it, because if it's out of your mind, like not as a, are you out of your mind? This is like, if it's out of your mind, it's not in your mind. So if it's not in your mind, you can't see it either. Like it has to start in your mind, right? So if you have been out of mind, out of sight, you're nothing but that. Like you're just coming into your mind, like you're just really starting to get super centered. We have the happily ever after, the blessed life, the big 4-leaf clover situation taking place. And you can't really come into that place and feel really open and excited and things starting to fall into place without You know, we talk about, like in Swedish I would say, en olycka kommer sällan ensam. Like when it rains, it pours. One negative thing, you know, we have a whole line of accidents happening afterwards. But the same thing with the positive. Like when you really start to open up in a truly positive way, there's going to be more and more opportunities, more and more exciting projects, exciting relationships, exciting new opportunities that are just starting to come in. And you're so prepared for it, because it means that it probably has been like situations before that has shown its face, and you just haven't been interested in them, or you haven't been ready for it. That's why I feel like this is you taking the time out that you have been preparing. You've done healing on yourself. You've been thinking differently. Maybe like changing friend groups, or withdrawing a little bit because you feel like you can't go on in the same fashion that you've done before. Like you're new in some way, Aquarius, and it's starting to show. I mean, what is this reading? Blessed, serendipity, happily ever after, and excitement and adventure. And it's a page, it's new energy, it's new exciting energy. We're turning the page, you're starting something over. And you know, the words up here to Page of Gabriel is energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. And that is you. I love this for you. Some final words from your angels. Aquarius says, angels, what do you have for them, please? I mean, this is best energy ever. Happily ever after, blessed. What if it's actually a lottery win, like a huge one? Or something that you, like, in your mind haven't even thought of. Like, it's so out of the, not even game, the ballpark. Like, it's so far off that it's like, nah, that'll never happen. But because you have thought about it, because there is a wanting there, and you're so open now, like you're so ready and prepared, it's taking place. And if like the lottery win is not what you're seeking, like in comparison to that, what is the thing that you could think of that is compared to like a lottery win, that is like, is right up there, you know? Recovery, I love this. And I feel like it's towards the end, like you're done. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You've done the work. Recovery. OPQR. Romance. Recovery. Look at this beauty. Okay, I'm not going to drop it, so I'm just going to say it instead. So I've seen 18 a couple of times now, because I was thinking about 10, we had the completion, 22, I really talked about the master number, and I was like, I didn't really talk about 18, but then it was like, I let it slip. But then it was like 1818 on the clock. I was like, no, I can't ignore it then, because now 1818 shows up there. So yes, that adds up. 1 is a new beginning, 8 is endless opportunities, endless possibilities. As above, so below. It's the infinity sign, right? It's the power sign. It's strength. It's really beautiful. And adding those up, we have number 9, which is an ending to the old and coming into the new. It's also unconditional energy, meaning you can just feel happy for no reason. Like things don't have to manifest in your life for you to choose to be happy. And it can also be like someone's birthday, or there's something happening. I know we had the blue light surge on the 18th of November. So it might be a hint to that. Like we're playing off of this energy now, what the 18th day was like really creating for you. Or otherwise it can be like 18 days from when you hear this. Someone's born on the 18th that you really need to, like, it might be your birthday. Okay, recovery. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there's a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time that you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words and gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. And I feel like even though some of you guys might even, you might resonate with the first part, that you still are in the healing period. Like I feel like you have done the preparation. But because we have both blessed, we have serendipity, we have happily ever after, we have exciting new adventure. Like you're so ready to follow, you're energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Most of you is going to be what I felt with this. Like, yeah, you've been in recovery, but it's over. Like you've done the work. The deed, as I said. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Start planning for your next exciting phase of your life. That's what I have for you, beautiful Aquarius. This is just mind-blowing. This is so good. I'm happy for you. Take care out there. Take care, guys. Bye.